Hey guys, it's Siobhan with To Kitty and Beyond. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing horoscope readings for the month of August. I like to do them in the middle of the month. That way you get a little bit of context on where you've been at for the first half of the month and a little bit of clarity around the energies that you've been working with and experiencing subjectively in your life, and then a little bit of guidance and direction or clarity around where you're moving into. Now, time is fluid, so keep that in mind. This may not simply apply to August. It can spill over from before or leading up to new things in the future. So any time that you click on this video will be the right time to receive these messages. Also keep in mind that these are general readings. I'm reading for thousands of people, so keep in mind that not all messages will resonate with you. Just take the ones that do. If it feels like it's for you and if it feels right, that means it resonates. You'll get an instinctive knowing in your body or in your heart, and that is for you. All right, and anything else, just leave it here because it's for somebody else. So usually I do my readings, I do 12 separate readings, one for each individual sign, and I channel some information and then we pull some cards with the monthly spread. Today, this is going to be a little bit different for the month of August. I'm just wanting to try something out here. I've been a little bit busy with my schedule, lots of amazing readings and lots of amazing Reiki sessions, and I'm transitioning into doing a lot of energy updates, which you guys seem to love. So thank you, and I hope you're enjoying them. If you're new here and you're expecting tarot, I do that as well, but it's going to be a little bit of both. So this is really going to be all of the signs in one video. So you can click to your sign and find out the information that you have. And I also like this because it's more condensed, so you can also check your moon and rising signs as well. So I would always recommend checking all three because sometimes you'll resonate with one or two over the other. So for example, I am a Pisces sun, Aquarius moon, Gemini rising, and sometimes I really resonate with Gemini, sometimes I resonate with the Aquarius, sometimes with Pisces and Aquarius, or Pisces and Gemini. So it's a combination. I always like to watch all three, that way I understand which energies I'm working with, and sometimes they all go together. So we're going to pull some cards for each individual sign, and let's just jump right into it. This can apply to your sun, moon, and rising, Venus. If you have certain signs heavy in your chart, you can watch all the way through, or you can skip to your signs, whichever ones resonate with you. All right, so first up we have Aries, and that'll be at 2:58. So I'm going to take notes as I go through so that I can timestamp. So Aries, let's get into your reading. As I shuffle, I'm just going to be tuning into your energy and see what comes up. So Aries, I'm feeling a little bit in the throat chakra, so there might be something to do with communication. Let's see what the cards say. This is just going to be a freestyle reading, no spreads involved. Aries, August, and going forward. So I did see, what was that, the Six of Swords? Yeah, Six of Swords coming out. Aries. Oops, that one there, wanted to. Four of Swords. Lots of swords so far. Nine of Pentacles. It's coming out in reverse. Let me come back to that. And the Six of Cups. Okay. Now let me grab, these are the Princess or Disney Princess Tarot. Okay, so we've got three by MLM Illustrations. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, no, sorry, that's not Pentacles, that's Wands. Queen of Wands, the Empress, and the Fool. Okay. So Aries, what I'm seeing here is a move away from things that really weren't working for you in the past, a lot of this stuff is coming up. And it's giving you this opportunity to have this new beginning, to stand in your power and to move forward with purpose and curiosity. But in the meantime, this month and going forward, you may have in the past, let's say the first half of the month and last month, been experiencing a little bit of turmoil and having to get out of that and recover from that. And a lot of that can be stemming from what's going on within you. So it might be a little bit of a sort of troubled waters in your mind, is what I'm getting here from the Six of Swords. So you may, it's just really time to move out of that. Give yourself some time and space that you need to heal. So the Four of Swords is very much, take a break from the thoughts that you've been thinking, because as of right now, it's not so much about the thoughts as it is about the feelings. And it's bringing these feelings to the forefront so you can understand why you think the things that you do, or that you believe the things that you do. And basically, what this is doing is creating a space for you to be able to harvest the fruits of your labors, so to speak. But because of the issues that were going on mentally, it's kind of been blocked. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse, right? So in the upright, this would be very positive, very beneficial, very fruitful ways of thinking or feeling as it relates to your past, but it's not. So this stuff really needs to get up and out. It's time to move away from these troubled waters and move into much clearer waters. And you're going to do that through meditating on the past, basically. So this could also indicate new opportunities as it relates to relationships. If we're talking relationships here, and I don't normally do love readings, these are very general sort of life readings, is what I like to call them, or spiritual readings, very much about spiritual progress. But as it relates to the overall energies in this reading so far, it's just looking a lot like, so the Ten of Swords just jumped out as well. So lots of swords. It's very much related to putting an end to those old ways of thinking or believing that you weren't enough, essentially. So it's coming down to thought processes or beliefs that led you into areas of your life, relationship, career, whatever it may be, that were not beneficial to you on a mental level. Like they were toxic in some way, or really depleting, really draining. Because this Ten of Swords, it really just looks like not a good time. He's laid out, and these swords are not looking very pleasant, about to stab him in the back. So yeah, this is where the ending is. There's an ending of that old mental energy that's been really clogging you up and preventing you from embracing the bounty that you do have in your life. And again, this is coming from the past. So what you want to do now is step into this Fool energy. So you've got the potential here to go out on a new adventure, as Rapunzel did. She left the tower. She was taught to think a certain way or to do a certain thing. And that's very limiting, very like a mental trap. But eventually, it's about breaking free. It's about the curiosity leading you in new directions and allowing you to step outside of your comfort zone into a whole new way of thinking. And that does take a little bit of a leap of faith, because you're quite literally shaking up your mind, all of the way that you think about everything. But that's where your power lies, to create. So the Empress coming out, especially with the Nine of Pentacles, if we turn this upright, this is so much abundance and the ability to manifest abundance in whole new ways. These limiting thought patterns were ultimately what were blocking your manifestation abilities. So once these come to an end, which they do with the Ten of Swords, You have the opportunity to meditate on it and heal, to bring this stuff up and really look at it, and then to move away from those things that were limiting you or keeping you boxed in. And then from there, once you take that leap of faith with the Fool card, you're able to really manifest and give birth to new things that are very fruitful and productive, and also quite potentially to do with your career and your way of making money. So with the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, if we turn her upright, which will happen once all of this healing takes place, you're able to manifest your dream job, because the Queen of Wands is very passionate and fiery, and she takes charge. She's a leader. She knows what she wants. She likes to learn new things and then teach those things. So that can be very fruitful for you. It's giving you the opportunity to branch out. Ha ha ha, no pun intended, but the wands, they are branches. So it's giving you the opportunity to branch out and to grow this harvest, to put in the effort, to put in the work, and to put in your passion. And you will see the fruits of your labors. You will have the financial return on your investment, essentially. All right, so let's get a crystal oracle card to close out your reading. Aries, what crystal would benefit Aries this month? Oh, flint. Okay, so that is number 2. 2 is all about balance. So really balancing your mind and your emotions is going to be paramount for you this month. Now, if I could just find where these cards are. There we go, Flint. Okay, so Flint is portal power. It symbolizes, it stabilizes energy and cuts through to the core of issues, clearing blockages and loosening ties. It opens portals to other worlds and hidden aspects of yourself. You are a person with profound inner depths. Do not be afraid to explore this hidden side. It contains treasure beyond knowing. Together with attitudinal karma and repressed emotions affecting well-being, Flint connects you to your ancestors, a natural traveler. You know how to negotiate the shamanic underworld to obtain healing insights. Strengthen your boundaries. Cut through confusion to the core of the matter. Soul retrieval is necessary if you left any part of yourself in another life or an abusive childhood experience. An unwelcome visitor from the past can be left behind, but recognize lessons before you move on. Pay attention to energetic boundaries and your core strength. Cutting detrimental ties and strengthening your connection to the planet maintains well-being. So so it's very much talking about what we were discussing in the reading there. There's a lot of things coming up to be released and cut out to move forward so that you can have this opportunity for a new beginning, whatever that may look like for you. But you're definitely cutting ties to old ways of thinking that really limited you and kept you stuck in a place of lack that was not, you weren't able to manifest the way that you really hoped that you would. And now moving forward, you're being given the opportunity to let go of all of that stuff that was creating the blockage and the resistance, and then move forward into a new beginning with lots of potential. So Aries, hope you enjoyed. We will see you next month for the full readings. All right, so next up we have Taurus. And let's get this cleared out. All right, so Taurus, as I shuffle the cards, I'm going to be tuning into your energy, and I'll just let you know if anything comes forward. Okay, Taurus. So I'm feeling, I heard this little song in my head, we're in the money, we're in the money. And then I saw like a gold fleck on my hand. I don't know if you guys can see it. You see it? Anyway, it's like a little gold fleck. I don't know where it came from, but it's almost like you've got the Midas touch in the month of August. And that's quite literally turning everything to gold. So let's see what comes up with the cards. Taurus, August, and going forward. Yep. Six of Wands, success and victory. I love it. Taurus. Oh, the Lovers in reverse. Eight of Cups, okay. Ooh, the Fool in reverse. Ooh, just gonna take that one there. Okay. Oh, we had such a good start, Taurus. What happened? So we have, you know, it looks like some kind of a breakup or a change in direction, to say the least. Yes, okay, all right. We also have the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so what I'm seeing for you guys this month is it's really looking like, unfortunately, there may be some kind of a parting of ways, whether with a friend or with in a relationship sort of an arena. But whatever it is, there's a moving away from something that you thought was going to be this really profound new beginning, but in reality, it really only kept you limited. There may have been, you know, constricting thoughts from the other individual that were influencing you and creating these blockages where you weren't able to move forward with your life. So it could have even been affecting your money, because although I have no pentacles here, when I was feeling, you know, like we're in the money, it could have been limiting you in that sense as well and keeping you a bit restricted. So, you know, getting divorced or going through a breakup or just transitioning in the relationship to more of a place where you can focus on yourself and your own personal success is actually going to really open up the doorways for you to have this abundance and fortune coming in. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot, especially with the Six of Wands, you may be moving somewhere that's more fruitful for you or more abundant for you. You may be quite literally going on a journey with the Eight of Cups as well. So, you know, if we see this in a way that it's not a breakup, because if that doesn't apply to you, I can also see it as a decision to travel. You've already made the decision, you've taken the leap of faith, you may have already bought the tickets, and you may be going somewhere, because the Chariot as well can indicate air travel. So you may be flying somewhere, and whatever it is, wherever it is that you're going, it's actually going to bring you victory and some kind of success, as well as potentially fortune. You know, your fortunes can change. If you've been struggling, they can get better. And if they're already good, then they can get even better. So whatever you're putting out to the universe will come back, because the Wheel of Fortune very much indicates karma as well. So, you know, that's something to keep in mind as you move through these transitions, whether it's negative or positive, whatever it is, it's an experience and it's created by choices. So make sure that as you transition into this new section of your life with this new beginning or travel, that you keep yourself in a place of accepting what is in the moment and choosing and making choices from your highest potential. So let's get a crystal card for you guys for the month of August. What crystal would really benefit Taurus this month? Oh, wow. Yeah, Eye of the Storm. So you guys might be going through some stuff right now. Let's see what Eye of the Storm has to say for you. Okay, so it's a safe haven. Eye of the Storm is a safe haven for your soul, a calm center no matter what upheavals may occur, a life support system during stressful times or serious illness. Hold on to it during challenges so that you keep things in perspective. What was I just saying about perspective? You may be allowing the challenges and trauma of life to push you off center. Stress and pressure are a major cause of your dis-ease. You could be focusing too closely on one aspect of life to the detriment of others. So look at the wider picture. Time to relax and let go of your stress. Stay mindful rather than watchful. Excess adrenaline adversely affects your immune system. Switch on the positive potential in your cell walls. Meditate quietly to rejuvenate your DNA. You can stay centered and calm no matter what storm rages around you. You have the ability to walk safely through the storm. So that's kind of what I can see from these cards in and of themselves. It very much looks like there's a little bit of upheaval going on, and it could be in various different areas. You know, this could be in just an overall sort of energy of your life right now. So, you know, this trip could actually just be like a vacation. Maybe it's time for you to go on a vacation, Taurus. Maybe it's time for you to take a little break and spend some time just for yourself, because that's going to allow you to be more productive, and that's going to allow you to get clear on what it is that's going to bring you to that sense of fulfillment that you're looking for in your life, if you haven't already found it. And if you have, and you've just been pushing really hard to get to the end goal, then maybe, you know, it's just a little time for a break right now, because there may be a lot of stressful things that are coming up in the month of August, or, you know, previously or going forward. So take a little bit of time for yourself. I think that's really the message here. All right, guys, love you. See you next month for the full readings. Gemini is up next with 2106. So Gemini, I'm just going to reshuffle these cards, and I'll share messages with you as they come through while I'm shuffling. Okay, Gemini, what's going on? Oops. So I'm feeling a chip. Okay, so I felt a touch on my shoulder, and then I heard the term chip on your shoulder. So let's see what that's about. Okay, Gemini, August. Okay. All right. So we have the Hermit, Knight of Wands came out second. Knight of Cups in reverse. Oh boy. Okay. And then we have the Two of Wands and the Nine of Wands in reverse. So let's get some of the Princess cards. Oh crap. Wow, those really went flying all over the dang place. So we have the Queen of Cups and the Star. And we have one on the floor, which I'm going to grab and add to the reading because that seems important. The High Priestess. Okay. Okay, Gemini. So I really see here that you're going into a period of withdrawal as it relates to your relationships. Now, there may have been something that was a little bit overwhelming for you emotionally, like it was a little bit too much. Perhaps somebody wasn't willing to commit as much as you expected them to, or willing to offer you the emotional reciprocation that you were giving out. Whatever it is, this month it's kind of looking like a time for going within and really tapping into what you need to feel whole, rather than seeking outside of yourself for these things to be validated to you from other people, whether this is romantic relationships or in any other relationships in your life. But it really does look like you have the opportunity to heal. So there is hope for whatever direction that you'd like to go into, so long as you tap into your inner emotions and your inner wisdom. So trusting your intuition is going to be a big one for you guys this month and going forward into the end of August and September. It's a time for you to, you know, make a decision and keep moving forward despite what has occurred. However, right at this time, it's not necessarily action time. It's not necessarily time to start moving. Right now is time to look within. So take a little break in the month of August if you can, to sort of assess what's been going on. and take a look at what's not working for you and what you'd like to eliminate. That way you can move forward eventually. But right now it's more get in touch with your intuition. What is it saying to you? What messages are coming through for you? And how can you listen to those more attentively and bring these things into your awareness with more intention? I think that's really the key goal here. So let's get a crystal card for you guys. What crystal would really benefit Geminis this month? Oh, we got one. Lavender aragonite. Okay, that is number 37. Oh, I almost had it. There we go. Environmental healing. Okay, so lavender aragonite heals your personal environment and Earth's meridian grid and raises the vibrations of the planet. Become comfortable in your own body and environment. You incarnated to be a guardian for the planet. You are a vehicle for purifying and healing the earth, reminding others that it is a sacred living being to be treated with respect. Pay attention to where you live within yourself. Do your inner housekeeping and nurture yourself. Become a vehicle for the healing of the environment by opening yourself to higher vibrational energies. Do not participate in anything that despoils the planet or diminishes its resources. Work with your power animal and nourish your inner being. Take no risks and avoid excess. If your environment is unhealthy and disharmonious, it cannot support well-being. Transform it and well-being returns. Okay. So yeah, this is, your environment can be anything from your bedroom, your house, the city you live in, your relationships, your work environment. It all comes together, but it's also the environment of your mind. What I'm feeling from this, especially with the lavender aragonite and the rest of these cards here, again, it's just really about self-care. It's nurturing yourself. And to do that, you guys really have to look within with that Hermit card and go deep, like really go deep into your needs, what you need to feel safe, what you need to feel loved, what you need to feel connected, because you're not separate. You are ultimately connected to everything. Yep. I love this card. Okay. All right, Gemini. We will see you next month with the full readings. Thanks for watching. Cancer. We are at 27:37. All right, Cancer. I'm going to shuffle the cards and I will let you know if any messages come through in that. Okay. What's going on with Cancers? Okay, so right off the bat, I was feeling something in my stomach. Like a little flash went off in the solar plexus chakra. So let's see what the cards say. Okay, what's going on with Cancers in the month of August? Okay. Oops. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh boy, okay. Got a few more than expected, but that's okay. So we have the Five of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Wands in reverse, Knight of Pentacles, Two of Wands, lots of wands, Six of Cups, and the Seven of Wands as well. Okay. I'm gonna get one or two of the Princess cards. There we go. The Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so with the Five of Wands here in the very beginning energy, this is the first one that came out, and especially in reverse, there may be a whole lack of communication here. I really feel like there's something off in the communication. right now in your world potentially. So with the Three of Pentacles, it's about working with other people. It's about, you know, really listening to what other people have to say and working together as a team. But with the sandwich between these two reversed Wands cards, and especially the Eight of Wands in reverse, which is about communication, it's kind of like there isn't any communication there. And so how can you work as a team if nobody's communicating to anybody else what they need or what they want? So it's kind of like, well, you can't really move forward from there. You don't really know where to go because there's no communication. You don't know how to build something and how to put that pentacle to work for you when you really can't work as a team. So there's a need here to make a decision. There's a path that you can go on. One of them is to do with setting boundaries for yourself and being able to stand your ground, because I feel like there may be a lack of communication because perhaps boundaries were infringed upon, and so as a result to that, there was a full-on pulling back from any situation where the boundaries could be overstepped. But you know what it really comes down to here is offering support and forgiveness, really. I'm seeing forgiveness here of things that happened in the past with the Six of Cups, because there needs to be work together to be able to be successful, to be able to be profitable, especially if this is in business and you're not communicating with your coworkers as efficiently as you could be. It's preventing you from reaching the level of abundance that you potentially could. So again, with the Emperor here, this is about taking charge, standing your ground. That's that Seven of Wands energy sort of playing off of each other with the Emperor here. So it's about standing in your power and working towards the goal together with others, because what you may lack, they may have, and what you have, they may lack. So it's about working together as a team to get things really growing and moving forward. And you don't necessarily have to be defensive about it. It's really just about open and honest communication coming from a loving place. No matter if it's in a relationship or in a work environment, you know, coming from a place of understanding will always get you further than coming from a place of defensiveness. All right, so let's look at your cards, or your crystal card. What crystal would really benefit Cancers this month? Oh, it's this one here. Brandenburg Amethyst. Ooh la la. Fancy, fancy. Let's see what that says. Okay. The perfect blueprint. Oh, so a master healer, the Brandenburg Amethyst holds the perfect blueprint of your soul and all that is. It heals physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, karmic, planetary, and ancestral auric layers, and imprints the most perfect energetic pattern possible. You are a being of pure consciousness and are wonderful just the way you are. Embrace the clarity of your core being. Let go of mental constructs, karmic imprints, soul imperatives, and relationships that no longer serve. Heal the past. Reframe previous choices that you have made in your life and take a new pathway to step into your soul purpose and expand higher dimensions of your soul. You are perfect exactly as you are in this present moment. Step onto your soul path and seed your future with potential. Self-discipline and clear focus bring your dreams to fruition. Aim for the highest. You are perfect exactly the way you are. And again, seeing the perfection in each moment. So, yeah, this touching on the making a decision to move in a certain direction, that's very much that Two of Wands energy. And being aware that all of this stuff is coming up for you to be aware of, essentially. You know, if there's communication issues around you, that means there's something going on within you that needs to be addressed and let go of, healed, transmuted, to be able to move forward with healthy partnerships, healthy relationships, and healthy reflections of yourself, essentially. All right, thank you so much for watching, Cancers. Don't forget to watch your sun, moon, and rising. We'll see you next month for the full readings. So Leo is 34. All right, Leo, let's get you guys going here. Oops. I'm going to shuffle the cards, and as I do that, I'm going to tune into your energy, and we'll see if there's any messages that want to come through for you. Okay, Leo. So tuning into your energy, I feel a little bit anxious. I don't know if you guys are having anxiety or if you're dealing with something that has invoked anxiety. Well, there's the Tower. That can definitely invoke anxiety. Let's see what's going on with you guys. So Leo. Okay. So yeah, right off the bat, that's going to cause anxiety. That's that Seven of Swords, deception, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. This could be work related. Let's see what else comes out. Death. There's a transformation afoot. Big changes. Big changes for Leo. Big changes for Leo. Karmic wheel is a turning. It's shifting. Holy crap. Judgment in reverse. What is going on, guys? Holy crap. Okay, let's get some of the princess cards. So in the 5 cards that I pulled for you, 3 of them are major arcana. And, you know, that's the Hanged Man and the Tower. And there's that Tower again in a different deck. So that's sort of the overlying energy that I'm feeling right now. That's why I was picking up on that kind of anxiety. There's a little bit of like stressfulness. And you may be feeling like you don't really know what to do right now. You could be feeling a little bit stuck. Especially as all this stuff goes down around you. But it's very karmic, and whatever deception is being revealed to you at this time, especially as it relates to potentially somebody that you work with, or a mother figure, because the Queen of Pentacles can be, it can be career related, or it can be something to do with a mother or somebody who holds that motherly type energy in your life. But there's some kind of, it's almost like you've had enough of it, and you've made the final judgment call that their crap and their deception and their drama is no longer welcome in your life. And so it's created a lot of shifts. There's a death, there's a whole transition out of that energy. But, you know, when that happens, the Wheel of Fortune spins, and everything that you've kind of built on that now crumbles, which is with that Tower energy. And you may feel helpless as that happens, because it's just kind of happening. It feels like it's happening to you rather than through you, but really it is happening through you. It's through the decisions and the judgment calls that you've made to no longer associate yourself with that kind of energy. And if you are associating yourself with that kind of energy, or this is coming from you, then it's really time to get out of that. And the Tower is coming to shake that up, and you're going through a transformation, whether you like it or not, because it's not good for you. So take what resonates with you. Let's get a crystal card for you, Leo. Crystal card for Leo. Oh, Quantum Quattro. Interesting. And number 12 is very much about karma. So, you know, karmic choices that have been made in the past have resulted in certain consequences. And I don't like to use the term consequences, but there's no better term for it other than like results. But consequences seems to have a negative connotation. But what I'm saying here is that there was action and then there was reaction. And now it's time for a choice to act in a different way. So it might be a time right now to sort of just make a few sacrifices, basically, is what I'm feeling here. Make some sacrifices to change some things that, you know, in the past may have worked for you, but now they're not anymore. And they're just draining you, stealing your energy. So Quantum Quattro is synergy. It has amazing healing power and a dramatic effect on physical vitality. It brings about an energetic shift and integration. You are an extremely complex person who is seeking wholeness within yourself. Examine all facets of your personality, especially those you hide from yourself or others. Accept those of value. Accept, not accept. Find the gift hidden deep within mistakes. Forgive and let go. Release yourself from codependencies and abusive relationships. Heal your inner child. Recognize the resources you have to draw on. Karmic aspects need healing. Yep. Your question is nowhere near as straightforward as it seems. So dig deep and see all sides. The power of the whole is much greater than its component parts. Once you've all the information, you are invincible and evolve rapidly. Ooh, I just got a pitch change in my ear. Big shifts for you guys. Okay. Recognizing that you cannot heal anyone else or influence their behavior enhances your own well-being. And the soul path of this card is holistic healing for the soul. So yeah, it's very much karma related, very much related to motherly energy as well, and needing to see things from a new perspective so that you can let go and move forward out of that energy, because it's really not serving you. And forgiveness is the way to halt karma. So whenever karma comes to play, forgiveness can make it go away. That just came through me for you guys, Leo. So make that a mantra. All right. I love you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next month for the full readings. All right. We're on to Virgo at 4054. Okay, Virgo. So I'm going to just clean up these cards and shuffle. And as I shuffle, I'm going to get some intuitive messages for you. We'll see if anything comes through. Okay, Virgos. What's going on with Virgos? I'm feeling heart activation. So some matters of the heart, emotional things, a little bit of anxiety. But overall, it's emotional things coming to the surface. So Virgo, let's see what comes up in the reading. Yep. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, so we have the Empress in reverse. We have the Six of Swords. 2 of Cups, matters of the heart. 7 of Swords, Leo just got this as well. And Temperance in reverse. So it's looking like there's a bit of an imbalance with a divine feminine in your life or within yourself. There's some kind of a stealing of energy, an imbalance of energy, not enough give or not enough take or whatever it is, but there's an imbalance there and a need for you to transition out of that energy. Let's see what the Princess cards are saying for Virgo. The Sun, oh, fantastic. Okay, so you have the opportunity to really heal this, which is fantastic. That's great. You know, it's feeling very similar to that, ooh, the Sun and the Moon. Okay, so you've got both astrological opposites coming forward for you. So the Sun is very much about healing, clarity, illumination, really getting clear on something and seeing it in a new light. And then the Moon is offering you the opportunity to shine this sunlight into this moon, into the darkness, and really see the things that have been hiding within your subconscious mind or within your emotional states. So it's clearing out the illusion here and healing from the illusion and the imbalances that have been a result of that. So congratulations to you guys, Virgo, and especially if you have Leo somewhere in your chart as well, or if you resonated with the Leo reading, this is very much kind of that similar energy where it's related to the mother, it's related to moving out of, you know, this, it's really draining energy that just really wasn't working for you, lots of turbulence and stress. The relationship wasn't very balanced in its give and take, and so it's now an opportunity for you to heal your subconscious, to heal these relationships, to heal yourself. And if that means moving away from them, then that's what you have to do. But just trust your intuition. So let's get a crystal card for Virgo. What crystal would really benefit Virgo this month? There we go. Polychrome jasper. Let's look that up, see what messages come through. Belonging. Ooh. Polychrome jasper is a shaman stone that assists with traveling between worlds, offering protection while you travel. It helps you to remember why you are living on Earth. You belong to a greater group, be it a family or clan. If you feel isolated, reach out to to others out of strength rather than neediness. The stone offers you security. For companionship, choose an animal ally. Ground your efforts in the practical everyday world. You have the gift of mediation and being able to see all sides of an issue. Big changes are in the offing. Concentrate on practical outcomes. Be down to earth. That's very much you guys, Virgo. But pay attention to your dreams. Balance your emotional energies and nurture yourself to find joy. Find your power ally and stay under its protection and guidance. Give assistance to others who seek freedom. Guard against giving away your power. Dis-ease arises out of ancestral distress carried in your DNA. Healing and forgiveness sent down your family line replaces this with well-being. And the soul path is integration and reconnection. So you're doing some really, really profound and deep ancestral healing right now, it sounds like, especially as it relates to the divine feminine, whether this is the actual mother or the divine feminine aspect within the family line, and how the women were treated and or how you relate to feminine energy if you're a male or a female. It's about balancing that and coming into balance between the feminine and the masculine in this aspect. Wow. Okay. All right, Virgo, that's your reading. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next month for the full readings again. So Libra is 4635. Okay, Libra. I'm going to shuffle these cards and get some intuitive messages. We'll tune into your energy and see what wants to come up. Okay. Libra, Libra, Libra. I was seeing bells ringing, like a big church bell. So, could indicate many things. You know, it could be like a church service. It could be well, there you have the Hierophant. Okay, I was hesitating saying it, but now that I see the Hierophant as well, it's very much related to the church. And the Lovers on the other side, and I've seen that 3 times in the shuffle already. This could be a marriage. Am I hearing wedding bells? Okay, Libra, let's see what your reading has, because already it's like, wow, wedding bells. And right in front of me, oh, this was my mom and dad's from their wedding. Quite literally a wedding bell. That's hilarious. But the one I was seeing was, you know, like a big church bell. So let's see, Libra, what's going on? Holy crap. Okay, and that one. So we got a few more than expected, but that's okay. All right, 10 of Wands, Ace of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, the Moon, 10 of Cups, beautiful, and the Chariot in reverse. Okay, now I'm just going to get 1 or 2 of these Disney Princess cards because I love them so much. And the Chariot in the upright. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this Chariot upright as well. So you've got double chariots. Wow, wow, wow. All right. So yes, Libra, looking like you're letting go of a lot of the burdens that you've been carrying around. You're putting the work into cutting that out, and you're being given the opportunity to do that. So there's this clarity of thought that's coming in, and a sort of new beginning in a way of thinking as it revolves around potentially relationships and fulfillment, how you view yourself in relation to your family as well, and healing things within the subconscious subconscious mind that were causing you some sort of stress, or that were interfering with your work or interfering with your thoughts. So this is kind of, you know, there was just a lot on your plate here, and you're being given access to it in a new way so that you can clear it out, and move into a place where you can really enjoy all of the joy that you have. Enjoy the joy. Seriously. And the Chariot is, wow, double, because whenever we get a double, it's very much an indication that this energy is something to really pay attention to. You know, this is a double emphasis from Spirit. So the Chariot's very much about success, moving forward, finding balance, potentially travel as well. This could be moving to a new location or traveling to a new area. Could be going on a vacation, but more than anything, it's very much about expanding your perspectives and moving forward to victory. A whole new world, very much that Jasmine and the Chariot energy. So it's moving forward into this whole new world. The moon, actually, it is a full moon today. So you may be giving, letting go of a lot of this stuff around the full moon cycle. So pay attention to what your energy is doing around those periods of time, and moving forward into manifesting the joy through this travel or this movement forward, whether it's literal or figurative, putting in the work to find balance and then move forward into this success, because it is very much about success and achievement. Let's get a crystal card for you guys, Libra. Oh, it's that one. Kambaba Jasper. Okay, let's see what that's all about. Kambaba Jasper, Ancient Echoes. Kambaba Jasper tunes your personal biorhythms to the natural cycles of the planet. This crystal also facilitates deep clearing of your karmic body and the ancestral line. When you live in your head rather than the physical world, your cellular structure becomes unstable and your metabolism is thrown off balance. You may not be assimilating oxygen or nutrients such as minerals and vitamins. Remember that ideas are nutrients too. Disruption of your autonomic nervous system and immune systems can be caused by ancient traumas and family dramas. So getting in touch with the ancestors and understanding the processes of creation helps you to recognize the value of recycling the past to create a more potent future. Check out what has passed down the ancestral line and utilize homeopathic healing for miasms such as tuberculosis. By changing how you view things, you dramatically improve your well-being. And the soul path is reconnecting to ancient wisdom and the roots of being. So I think, you know, the main thing that really stuck out to me here is that thoughts are nutrients too. So this new thought is really what allows you to break free from that old karmic cycle. And karmic and ancestral DNA cycles seem to be a theme throughout all of these readings thus far, especially with the crystals and also with the messages coming through. So there you have it, Libra. We will see you next month for the full month readings. So next up we have Scorpio at 5304. All right, Scorpio, welcome to your reading. I'm just going to clear away these cards and shuffle while I tune into your energy. I'll share with you any messages that come through. Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio. Scorpio, are you feeling sassy? Are you feeling sassy this month? I feel some sassiness, but in like a funny, lighthearted way, not in like a bitchy way. All right, let's see what comes up. Scorpio. Oh boy. Got some stuff here, oh boy. Okay, let's see. So we had Justice in reverse, Four of Swords in reverse, Ten of Wands in the upright, the Devil and the King of Wands. Excuse me. Okay. Let's grab some Princess Tarot. Oh. Okay, we're going to take the one that flew out. The High Priestess. Okay. So Scorpio, I see that there's a little bit of an imbalance here. I think maybe you've been ignoring your intuition or ignoring your thoughts, maybe not taking the time that you need to meditate and really think about things. And because of this, you've kind of strayed away from your own inner knowing and allowed yourself to be really weighed down by the limitations of the physical realm. So you may be, ignoring what you truly need within you to bring you balance, and instead sort of replacing it with like like comfort food, or things that bring you pleasure but they're not necessarily good for you. This could even be in relation to an individual, like sexually. You could be ignoring your better judgment in sleeping with a person that is not good for you, or that you're not going to have a relationship, but you just do it because you get this some sense of like gratification or something like that. But ultimately, it's really not helping you out here. It's taking you further away from your peace, and it's weighing you down energetically. And you know what? Like at a higher level, you know better than this. Your inner knowing is telling you otherwise, but it almost feels like you've been ignoring it. Maybe that's where that sassiness is coming from. But yeah, it's really about tuning into your intuition, tapping into that and trusting it. And if your intuition is telling you to, eat a certain food, or take some time to yourself, or meditate, or cut off certain ties with individuals who may be draining you or limiting you, or they just may be not good for you, really, then follow that intuition, because you're really only hurting yourself here. You're not hurting anybody else. You're just hurting yourself. But, we love you, Scorpios. We don't want you to hurt yourself. Let's get a crystal card. What crystal will really benefit Scorpios this month? Ooh, yeah, malachite. Malachite, emotional healing. It's heart. This is some heart stuff right here. That's where it's all coming from. So it's the subconscious mind as well. So tapping into your intuition is very much linked to the subconscious mind, and you can do that through meditation and rest. But I feel like you haven't been giving yourself the time or the space to do that. So malachite brings to light ingrained programming and toxic beliefs. An amulet against pain. This is a powerful stone for emotional transformation. It stimulates the survival instinct. Unconscious programs or beliefs can cause psychosomatic dis-ease. Go willingly into the depths. Therapy may be needed. Your deepest fears become your greatest gifts as hidden abilities come to light. Go where angels fear to tread to bring back insights of your own healing and that of others. Explore your own depths. And that's your strength, Scorpio. You have the ability to dive deep and do this shadow work and really, get in there. So, this is something that naturally comes to you. However, you do have this also natural dark side, which you can tend to sort of gravitate towards or allow to sort of overcome you in a way. And that's okay. We all like to indulge sometimes. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no judgment here. We all do it. It's fine. But if it's becoming a pattern and it's becoming toxic, then, it's your choice if you want to stay in that. It's totally cool if you do. But if you're ready to get out of it, then you have the opportunity here, because it says, danger threatens. Not is all as it seems. Stand firm in your power and have no fear that you will survive. But protect yourself against unseen forces or powerful minds that seek to manipulate you. Learning psychic protection will also really be good at this time. Take a course to call up past life skills so you can spread your wings, and do not become embroiled with a charismatic man. That's that devil energy with the King of Wands. Yeah, so trust your intuition around certain individuals, especially somebody who's coming off very charismatic. They could be very draining and very toxic to you, and you might know this at a subconscious level, but you may be ignoring it because they're very persuasive, or they're very, you know, charming, and they could be very handsome or something like that if you're a female. If not, then it could be somebody, you know, that you know through work, and you get on with them very well, but underneath, you know, there's this kind of niggling, like, doesn't feel quite right. Trust that. And Malachite will really help you to get in touch with that, as well as to clear out the emotional stuff that's been building up in your heart with that Ten of Wands energy. You know, it's kind of been weighing you down. So it'll allow you to drop that and free up some space so that you can get really, really in touch with your intuition and do that deep shadow work. All right, Scorpio, that was your reading. Thank you so much for being here, and we will see you next month for the full readings. All right, Sagittarius is at 1 hour. Okay, so Sagittarius, I'm just gonna shuffle the cards and tune into your energy, and I'll relay any messages that come through, and then we'll get some cards out for you. So Sagittarius. Okay, so I was seeing this image in my head of somebody going like, like a little bit sassy, very much similar to that Scorpio energy that was just coming out. I could have sworn one of those cards just turned around. Sagittarius. Okay. So we have the Knight of Wands, Two of Cups, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Swords, and the King of Swords in reverse. Wow. Okay, so you got two kings here and a Knight of Wands. So this could be very much related to relationships with maybe potentially more than one person. If not, then, you know, this is very much just about coming into balance within yourself. But for those of you who this relates to relationships, it's almost like if this King of Pentacles and the King of Swords are the same person and they're just two different aspects of that person, it looks like they are, you know, riding in all hot and heavy, but they're not really communicating anything as it relates to emotions and love, and they're not really offering anything in the way of like physical or financial support or anything like that. So it really just seems like they rode in all hot and heavy, and then they just kind of like laid down and expected you to do all the work after that, so to speak. Let's get princess cards. Yeah, so the Fool and the Empress. So, you know, don't let yourself be fooled by how you're being treated by this individual. It's more about standing in your power as the Empress. You know, whether you're a female or a male, the Empress is that divine ruler. She is the divine feminine essence, and very creative, very nurturing, very empowered. And so it's taking your power back by, you know, stepping into this new beginning, taking a leap of faith into your own power rather than allowing it to be taken from you, because it does seem like there's some kind of a relationship here where there's an imbalance. There's something that's not a balanced state of give and take, and you may need to just kind of take a break from that and really focus on yourself here. That's, I think, the key message. And it's funny because that it was like, you know, like when you see, you know, it's like, oh yeah, like I'm not believing what you're saying. You know, this person, it's like whatever they are saying to you, it's like you're not really believing it because they haven't backed it up with action. So like they can talk all they want and ride in with their wand, you know, making all these claims, but if they don't back it up, then, you know, you come out looking like a fool and they take your power. So, you know, it's not going down anymore, you know, no more wool being pulled over your eyes. So what crystal would really, really benefit Sagittarius? Oh, that's weird. Okay, it's that one. Oh, amethyst. I love amethyst. Got some amethyst right here. Isn't she pretty? Okay. So amethyst is number 17. And it's about inner peace. Yes. A powerful protector, purifier, and natural tranquilizer, amethyst calms the mind and balances extremes. You have an addictive personality, so make a concerted effort to overcome such behavior or obsessions of any kind and avoid overindulgence. Balance work and play. You are prone to excess in both areas. Understanding hidden causes of compulsive actions brings peace. Hand your will over to your soul and allow your spirituality to flourish. Release self-defeating programs and do not rely on others. You create anything you set your mind to. Be shrewd in business dealings and pay attention to your family. An honest verdict and success in a court case are possible. Maintain your integrity and let the universe decide. Letting go of cravings leads to inner freedom and creates well-being. And the soul path is about developing an unshakable inner peace. So yeah, this is, you know, don't rely on others, because obviously they didn't come through here. And it's also about finding that balance within yourself. So take the time that you need to rest, to find the way to fill your own cup, so that, you know, you don't walk out looking like the fool when you trust somebody and they really don't follow through. All right, Sagittarius, that was your reading. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. We will see you next month for the full readings. Okay, so we are on to Capricorn. Capricorn, welcome to your reading. I'm going to shuffle the cards and tune into your energy, and I'll let you know anything that comes through, and then we'll get into the reading. All right, what's going on with Capricorns? So right away I felt like I got punched in the gut. Oh boy, what's going on, Capricorns? There's like a heavy feeling in my stomach, in the pit of my stomach. I guess we're gonna find out here. Oh, I left the amethyst from the last one. Okay, Capricorn. What's going on? Okay. Okay, yeah, so that's that anxiety I was feeling in the stomach. So we have 9 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, the Empress in reverse, the Ace of Cups, Page of Pentacles as well, and we're going to get some Princess cards. Let's see. Oh, just that one. Ooh, the Death card. And nope, that's it. That's it. Okay, so Capricorn, it looks like there's some anxiety around, you know, working together with potentially a mother figure or your divine feminine essence. There's some stuff that seems to be coming up as it relates to like how you offer love and how you feel about yourself as it relates to your worth. So, you know, this is creating a little bit of a death, but there's always rebirth after death, and there's no such thing really as death. It's a concept that we've created from a limited perspective. Ultimately, it's really just transformation at the end of the day. So allowing yourself to go through this transformation and how you offer physical things for love can be a theme to focus on. So that can be something that instead of you know, instead of looking for approval from a mother figure or from women around offering money for love, it's a transformation out of that, because clearly that's not working for you. For others, this could be, you know, again, like I was saying about the mother, but in the respect of just the divine feminine essence rather than specifically a mother figure. It can be more about tapping into your divine feminine essence and working with that on a constructive level so that you can learn to fill up your own cup, so that you can learn to be receptive to intuitive nudges, to inner love and self-love, and offer yourself the gifts that you've been offering everyone else, and then maybe not necessarily getting it back, because there was this anxiety here over things that have happened in the past. And potentially, you know, fights that had happened in the past around these sort of themes. So all of that stuff is kind of coming up to your consciousness now to be able to be released, to be able to be let go of, so that you can, you know, put an end to it and be reborn into a fresh new perspective. So let's see what comes up for you in the crystal card. What crystal card for Capricorn? Ooh, appetite. So, acceptance. Okay. So appetite works at the interface between consciousness and matter to let go of what is outworn in your life. Clear away confusion or guilt. Accept the truth about yourself. You are a complex being with credits and deficits. Recognize these without judgment. Move away from aloofness or social alienation and show others who you truly are. Use your perspicacity. You have much to offer by way of service as you access insights for the collective good. Be inspired. Discern truth from within. Recognize what is real in your world and restructure your reality. Don't be deceived by false fronts. See what is beneath. Develop your metaphysical perception. Things will improve steadily from there. Understand that circumstances are merely learning opportunities. It's time to be of service to others. Teach what you know. Your intuition knows what's best for you. And the soul path is discerning the truth within. So yeah, this is very much about tapping into that divine feminine aspect of you, whether you're male or female. The divine aspect is very much to do with being receptive. It's intuitive, it's creative, it's sensitive, and it's very perceptive when it comes to energy and emotions. And that's really your gift here, and that's what you have to offer the world with this Page of Pentacles. Working with others is really going to help you build a solid foundation off of that. So it's really about balancing the divine feminine essence and looking at how you perceive mothers, how you perceive women, how you relate to them, and really focusing on the subconscious aspects of that have been limiting you in your ability to express your duality and your wholeness. All right, so Capricorn, that was your reading. Thank you for being here. We will see you next month for the full month readings. And Aquarius is at 112. Okay, so Aquarius, hello, welcome to your reading. We are going to shuffle some of the cards. I'm just going to tune into your energy and see if any messages come through, and then we're going to pull some cards. Oops. All right, Aquarius. Already the cards are being difficult. What's going on, Aquarius? I just got an image of somebody dunking their head in a bucket of ice water. What was that thing from back in the day? It went viral. What was it? Like the bucket challenge or the ice bucket challenge? I can't remember. Let me know in the comments if you remember what that thing was called, but it was where everybody was like dumping water on each other or something. I'm not sure how that's going to play out, but let's get some cards and we'll see. So Aquarius, what's going on this month? Okay. So Aquarius, we have the Knight of Cups, the Five of Swords in reverse. Ooh, the Magician. Okay. the 10 of Swords, and then the 5 of Wands. So let's grab some princess cards as well. And we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so there's some cups here. I think that's what they were trying to show me with that dunking your head into a bucket of water, because that's kind of what the cups are representing here. And water is emotions. So this is you being able to, you know, really fully immerse yourself into your own emotions so that you can understand what's going on, and why you're creating what it is that you're creating. And, you know, there may be a little bit of shock with that, shock value, because when you dunk your head into a bucket of ice water, it's not necessarily pleasant. It's going to wake you up. It's going to get you real alert real quick, but like, it's not fun. And I'm kind of seeing that here with the energy. It's almost like there's karma, there's conflict, there's some battling going back and forth, there's, you know, feeling stabbed in the back. It's a lose-lose kind of situation in this little triangular section here, and it's being sandwiched in a reverse triangle by the Knight of Cups, the Magician, and the Queen of Cups. So this is really telling me telling us to flip the script, to bring balance, because you've got an upright triangle and a downward triangle. So I would also recommend looking into the Merkaba and activating your spirit light body for protection against people who are seeking to create conflict in your life, betray you in any way, or are really just drama in some aspect, and you don't need that. But this Magician energy is coming in to show you that you can change what it is that you're experiencing by shifting how you approach it, by shifting how you look at it. And what that's really going to involve is, again, shocking yourself with that emotional awakening, because that's going to give you the clarity that you need, and the perspective that you've been lacking to be able to address these issues or these people with a little bit more of a balanced and, you know, heartfelt perspective. So instead of coming at it with the defensiveness or the conflict or the attack perspective, you're coming at it more with like forgiveness, understanding, love, and that right there creates a shift. Like that is going to give you the opportunity to manifest different circumstances. So let's see what crystal wants to come forward for you guys this month. Aquarius. What crystal for Aquarius? Just one, so we're going to take the one on the bottom, aquamarine. I don't think aquamarines come out in a long time. Okay. Oh, it's hope. So aquamarine has long been a healing gem associated with the sea and also with stimulating psychic abilities. It was believed to protect against seduction. I did not know that. You are deeply intuitive, but you need to assess this realistically. Do not be seduced by vivid imaginings, wishful thinking, or spiritual claptrap. Use your imagination to create what is for your highest good, and well-being will flow. If you fall into depression, remember that hope shines into the darkest places. Release self-defeating programs. Listen to your inner guidance, but be objective. Accept what's on offer. Watch out for idle gossip. Tie up loose ends before moving on. Remain emotionally detached. Avoid procrastination. Success may come in a court case. Stay positive and remember your family. There's no need to lose the hope in your heart, since well-being is a state of mind. And the soul path is seeing beyond consensual reality or illusion. Yeah, so this is giving you the opportunity to see beyond that. You're kind of getting a wake-up call by dunking your head in that water, to free yourself from any kinds of depression or conflict or things in your life that, you know, you may feel at the whim of, rather than the creator of that energy. You know, things happen through you, not to you. So when you shift your perspective, or you know, shift how you're feeling about something or the attitude that you bring to it, then you really do shift the outside reflection of that. All right, so Aquarius, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Just take what resonates, and we will see you next month for the full readings. Pisces now. We are on to Pisces. All right, Pisces, welcome to your reading. I'm just going to pull some cards. I'm going to shuffle and tune into your energy. We'll see what comes up. Okay, my fellow Pisces, what's going on? All right, so I'm feeling like this very dreamy, sort of unfocused energy, very like up in the ethers, very up in the higher realms, but maybe a bit lazy when it comes to, you know, kind of creating from that place of imagination and daydreaming almost. It's very much like this daydreaming type energy. So let's see what's in the cards for you, Pisces. So we have the Ace of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. I almost said page. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Cups, 2 knights. Pisces. Pisces. Pisces, okay. Okay, let's get some princess cards. High Priestess and the Devil. Okay. Okay, so first off, excuse me. So what I was feeling from the energy was, you know, like a little bit dreamy, up in the air, and needing to really put things into practice. And the first row kind of really talks about that. So it's, you know, it's the Ace of Swords, being able to have this clarity of thought and connect to these levels of imagination and have this stuff be channeled through you. That's really the strength of a Pisces, is being able to tune into these upper realms. But then when we're up there, we have to ground it down and make it practical, make it real. And that's what these 2 knights are talking about, because it's very much about putting it into action and moving forward with it. They're both facing right, which is the future. So it's really investing in the future emotionally and physically and financially even, you know, like put in the work. And they're both on horses. And this is very much speaking about moving forward, you know, so like going on a journey, really doing it, really putting it into action, you know, not just thinking about it or conceptualizing it, but actually doing it. And that's very much what I was picking up on. Now, with the second row, we have the 8 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. So this may be, you know, there may have been some kind of a stalemate where it was like a lose-lose kind of confrontation with one or more people. And this really indicates the need to walk away from that. So, you know, the 8 of Cups is a very self-focused energy. It's about looking at what is not fulfilling you and finding what does. And as I just looked up, I saw 12222 on the recording time, and I myself am a Pisces, and I've been seeing a shit ton of 122 or 1222s, and now it was 42s. So it's really about trust and moving forward and staying balanced as you create something new. So remain positive and trusting as you build this new future. That's very much that 1222 energy. Now, you know, it is about getting out of that dreamland and making it practical in a way that's a win-win, wascally wabbit, rather than, you know, having these conflicts that nobody wins in. So that's kind of where I think, you know, if you're having these conflicts with yourself and it's preventing you from taking action and moving towards things that you really find fulfilling in a practical way, then, you know, it's a lose-lose for you. Even if there's nobody else involved, even if it's just you in your own mind, it's really a lose-lose. And so that's kind of where this Devil energy comes in. You know, this Devil energy is Very dreamy. It's Alice in Wonderland depicted here. So it's going down the rabbit hole and kind of getting lost and not knowing how to find your way back to reality. Once you do find your way back, you can apply those ideas in very creative and practical ways. And there's a definite potential for wisdom there, and intuition. However, again, there needs to be this balance. There needs to be the balance between overindulgence in like the upper realms, or overindulgence in the physical realms as well, because, you know, laziness or overindulging in things that you know aren't good for you it can really hold you back, and that's the lose-lose. But when you really tap into those higher realms, and then you are able to ground that energy down and make it practical and move forward with it, go on that inner journey to find that fulfillment for you that's coming from that dream state, well, that's really when you step into your priestess power. Whether you're male or female, this really is about touching your intuition in a whole new way and creating from that place of being able to channel this higher wisdom and knowledge. That's what, you know, Pisces struggle with, but it's also their greatest gift. And I should know, I'm a Pisces myself. I'm a Pisces sun. All right, let's get you guys a crystal. What crystal will assist Pisces in this energy in this month? Oh, Shiva Lingam. That's very much balancing the divine feminine and divine masculine. And it is alchemical union. So a Shiva Lingam embodies the wisdom of the deities brought to earth. That's exactly what I was just talking about. Okay, so it symbolizes uniting dualities and manifesting the creative force. Be compassionate with yourself to heal. You have masculine and feminine and other dualities within your being. Integrate these to release your creative power. A Shiva Lingam is produced from the tumbling waters. Life shapes you in the same way, so go with the flow. Soul scouring reveals your divine core. If you were hurt or abused, be compassionate with yourself to create healing on all levels. Get back to basics and put passion back in your life. Honor your libido and creative fire. Create balance. Expect a new relationship or revitalize an old one. Practice sexual magic. Cut ties where appropriate. Remember, you create through the power of thought. Everything passes in a turbulent time. Unexpected benefits emerge. True relationship transcends earthly experience. It is rooted in soul unification and unconditional love. And the soul path of this crystal is tantric union of opposites. Wow. All right, guys, so take what resonates and leave the rest, as I always say. Thank you for watching, Pisces. We'll see you next month for your full reading. That'll be the full-blown monthly guidance. And so thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you're still with me, if you watched all the way through to the end, and you'd like to book a personal reading or a Reiki healing session with me, all of the information will be in the description box below. We're still doing the summertime sadness pricing, so if you'd like to take advantage of that, the discounts will be running until September 1st. Just email me at siomcg41@outlook.com and we can set up a reading or a session for you. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next month. Bye.